Hi, I'm Zev. 6 months ago, I thought I had everything figured out. A stable job as a software engineer, a downtown apartment with a view of the park, and Mia, my girlfriend of 3 years who I was planning to propose to on our upcoming vacation to Hawaii. Funny how fast things can fall apart. Hey babe, I'm heading out with the girls tonight. Don't wait up, Mia called from the bathroom, the sound of her makeup bag unzipping punctuating her words. I looked up from my laptop. Third time this week. New record. What's that supposed to mean? She appeared in the doorway, eyebrow pencil in hand. Nothing, just an observation. Well, Elena's going through some stuff and we're trying to be there for her. I nodded. Tell her I said hi. Will do. Love you. She blew a kiss and disappeared back into the bathroom. That was the first night I felt something was off. The perfume was different, more intense than what she usually wore for casual outings. The outfit was new too, but I trusted her, so I pushed the thoughts away. 3 days later, my phone buzzed during a meeting. It was Elena. Can we meet for coffee? It's important, her text read. 2 hours later, we sat across from each other at Baxter's, the local cafe where Elena worked part-time. Thanks for coming, Zev. She fidgeted with her napkin, not meeting my eyes. I don't know how to say this. Everything okay? No, it's about Mia. She took a deep breath. She wasn't with us on Friday, or last Tuesday, or any of the nights she said she was. My stomach dropped. What are you saying, Elena? I'm saying she's been, seeing someone. His name is Marcus. He's some hotshot financial advisor she met at that charity thing last month. You're sure about this? My voice sounded distant, even to me. Yeah, Ashley saw them at Riverstone Hotel. They were, going into a room together. And then last night she posted a story on her private Instagram that showed them at dinner. She didn't know I'd tell you. I sat back, trying to process this. Why are you telling me? Because it's wrong and because you've always been good to me, to all of us. She leaned forward. And because she's been bragging about it to some of the girls, how she has the stable boyfriend and the exciting fling, and she thinks she can just, have both. My phone buzzed. A text from Mia. Staying at Elena's tonight. Her breakup hit hard. Call you tomorrow. I turned the phone toward Elena. Interesting. Her eyes widened. Oh my God, I haven't even seen her today. I need to make a call. I stepped outside and dialed Jace, my best friend since college. Yo, what's up? Jace's familiar voice answered. I need you to come over tonight. Mia's apparently staying at Elena's, except Elena's sitting right in front of me. Well, damn, I'll bring the whiskey. This sounds serious. It is. She's been cheating for weeks, maybe longer. That lying, Jace caught himself. I'll be there in an hour. And Zev, don't do anything stupid before I get there. No promises, I said, ending the call. So let me get this straight. Jace paced my living room, tumbler in hand. She's been seeing this Marcus guy for what, a month? According to Elena, yes. I rubbed my temples. And apparently half her friends know about it. That's cold, man. Ice cold. Jace shook his head. What are you gonna do? I don't know yet, but I want the whole truth before I confront her. Smart move. You always were the methodical one. Jace pulled out his phone. My cousin Derek works security at Riverstone. Let me see if he can pull any footage. While Jace made his call, I scrolled through our recent photos. The signs were there, fewer posts together, mysterious appointments, new clothes I'd never seen before. Jace snapped his fingers. Derek's on it. Says he'll text me if he finds anything. Now you need to talk to Ashley directly. Elena's info is secondhand. An hour later, Ashley sat nervously on my couch. I didn't want to get involved, she began, twirling her hair. But Elena said so just tell me what you saw, Ashley. I was at Riverstone for a work event last Friday. They were at the bar, very handsy. Then they got in the elevator together. She was all over him, Zev. Did she see you? No, I don't think so. They were pretty wrapped up in each other. And you're sure it was Marcus, the financial guy? Positive. Tall, dark hair, always wears those pretentious pocket squares. He came to Mia's birthday party last month, remember? Introduced as a work contact? The memory clicked. Yeah, I remember him now. My phone buzzed. A text from Jace. Derek came through, sending you a video link now. I excused myself and watched the footage in my bedroom. There they were, Mia and Marcus, entering the hotel, kissing in the elevator, her laughter as the doors closed. Timestamp, 8:13 p.m. last Friday. I returned to the living room, my decision made. Thanks, Ashley, I appreciate your honesty. After she left, Jace returned with another revelation. I talked to Carlos at your building's front desk, he said. This Marcus guy has been signed in as a visitor 4 times when you were out of town for work. She brought him to our apartment? My hands clenched into fists. Easy, brother. We're gathering intel, remember? No impulsive moves. You're right. I took a deep breath. I need to talk to one more person. Who? Marcus. I want to know if he knows about me. Whoa, that's risky. What if he tells Mia? Then I'll know he's as dishonest as she is. Jace frowned. How are you going to find him? I don't need to. I showed him Marcus's business card that I'd found in Mia's purse. I'll call him tomorrow as a potential client. You sure about this? Jace asked. No, I admitted. But I need to know how deep this goes before I decide what to do. And what exactly are you thinking of doing? I looked around at the apartment Mia and I had built together, at the photos on the wall, at the life I thought we had. Something she'll never forget, I said. Marcus Wellington speaking. I adjusted my tone to sound professional. Mr. Wellington, my name is David. I'm interested in investment opportunities and heard you're the best in the business. Well, David, I appreciate that. May I ask who referred you? Mia Coleman. She speaks very highly of you. A pause. Ah, Mia, yes, she's a valued client. I'd be happy to meet with you. How does tomorrow afternoon work? Perfect. Your office or coffee? Let's make it casual. Baxter's Cafe at 2. See you then. I hung up and turned to Jace, who had been listening on speaker. He didn't even hesitate to schedule a meeting with a stranger who mentioned Mia's name. Cold-blooded, Jace muttered. What now? Now we prepare for tomorrow. The next day, I arrived early and chose a corner table. At exactly 2 p.m., Marcus walked in wearing an expensive suit and, yes, a pocket square. His expression changed when he saw me instead of his expected David. You're not? No, I'm not. Sit down, Marcus. He hesitated, then slid into the chair across from me. You're Zev, Mia's roommate. Roommate? I laughed humorlessly. Is that what she told you? Try boyfriend of 3 years. His eyes widened slightly. Look, I don't want any trouble. Neither do I. I just want the truth. How long? I don't think. How long? He adjusted his tie. Since the charity gala, about 6 weeks. And she told you we were just roommates? She said you had an arrangement, that you were together but seeing other people. Interesting. We never had that conversation. Marcus's expression shifted. She lied to me too, then. Looks that way. One more question. Did you come to our apartment? Several times when you were traveling. She said it was easier than going to my place. In our bed? He at least had the decency to look uncomfortable. I think I should go. Answer the question, Marcus. Yes, I'm sorry. I stood up. Thanks for your honesty. Unlike Mia, you actually gave me the truth. What are you going to do? That's between me and Mia. As I turned to leave, he grabbed my arm. Wait, she's at my place right now. She said she was spending the day with her mother. I looked at him for a long moment. Text her. Tell her to come to our apartment at 6 p.m. Say you want to meet her there. Why would I do that? Because you were lied to as well. Doesn't that bother you? He considered this, then nodded slowly. Fine, I'll text her now. I watched as he sent the message, waited for her reply. His phone buzzed. She says she'll be there. Good. And Marcus, don't warn her. Back at our apartment, Jace helped me pack her things. You sure about this? He asked, folding her designer clothes into suitcases. Never been more sure of anything. I placed the photos of us face down in a box. At 5:55, I positioned her packed bags by the door, along with printed copies of the hotel footage and text screenshots from Elena and Ashley. At exactly 6 p.m., the lock turned, and Mia walked in, freezing when she saw the suitcases and boxes. What's going on? Her voice trembled. Hi, Mia. How was your mother? What? That's funny because Marcus told me you were at his place today. The color drained from her face. Zev, I can explain. Explain what exactly? I leaned against the wall, arms crossed. How you've been sleeping with Marcus for 6 weeks. How you told him we were just roommates with an arrangement. Or how you brought him into our bed when I was traveling. It's not what you think, she stammered, stepping toward me. Don't. I held up a hand. I have the hotel security footage. I have testimonies from your friends. And I just had a very enlightening conversation with Marcus himself. Tears welled in her eyes. I made a mistake, Zev. A terrible mistake. I love you, not him. Love? I laughed without humor. Is that what you call lying to my face for weeks? Planning our Hawaiian vacation while sleeping with another man? Please, just let me explain. Her voice rose. It didn't mean anything. If it didn't mean anything, why lie? Why humiliate me in front of your friends? The door opened behind her, and Jace walked in with Elena. Oh, great, Mia snapped, wiping tears. You brought an audience. No, Elena said quietly. We brought witnesses, in case this got ugly. Ugly? You're the one who betrayed me. Mia pointed at Elena. Some friend you are. A real friend wouldn't let someone be cheated on, Elena replied, her voice steadier than usual. And like a decent person wouldn't cheat in the first place. Mia turned back to me, her expression softening. Baby, please, we can work through this. I'll go to counseling. I'll do anything. It was a stupid mistake. A mistake is forgetting to pay a bill, I said. What you did was a choice every single time. What do you want me to say? Desperation crept into her voice. That I'm sorry? I am, more than you can imagine. I want you to take your things and leave. Her face hardened. You can't just throw me out. My name is on the lease. Actually, Jace interjected, I spoke with the property manager this morning. Since Zev's been paying the full rent for the past year while you've been between jobs, they're willing to remove you with proper documentation. Documentation of what? She challenged. Jace smiled coldly. Bringing unauthorized overnight guests repeatedly while the primary tenant was away. It violates Section 8 of your lease agreement. You wouldn't dare, she hissed. Try me, I replied. Your choice, Mia. Leave quietly now, or I file the paperwork tomorrow and you get evicted, which looks better on your rental history. Fine, she grabbed one of the suitcases. But this isn't over. You'll regret this when you calm down. I'm perfectly calm, and this is very much over. As she struggled with her bags, her phone rang. She glanced at it, then at me. It's Marcus, isn't it? I asked. Go ahead, answer it. Put it on speaker. Reluctantly, she did. Mia? Marcus's voice filled the room. I can't do this anymore. The lying, the sneaking around. Zev told me everything. We're done. She stared at the phone in shock. Marcus, wait. I've already blocked your number after this call. Don't come to my office again. The call ended, leaving a heavy silence. Looks like your backup plan just fell through, I said quietly. Tears streamed down her face. What am I supposed to do now? Where am I supposed to go? That stopped being my problem the first time you cheated. I opened the door wider. Goodbye, Mia. After she left, Elena touched my arm gently. You okay? No, I admitted, but I will be. Jace clapped my shoulder. Proud of you, man. Not many would handle this with such restraint. I looked around at the apartment that suddenly felt both emptier and lighter. The funny thing is, I said, pulling the engagement ring box from my pocket, I was going to propose in Hawaii next month. Her loss, Elena said firmly. What now? Jace asked. I put the ring away and smiled for the first time in days. Now we changed the locks. 3 months later, I'm still healing, but I'm also thriving. The apartment has new furniture, new energy, and no painful memories. Sometimes I wonder if Mia ever truly understood what she threw away, or if she ever realized that the worst consequence wasn't losing her home or even Marcus. It was losing someone who would have given her everything. Have you ever had to make a clean break from someone who betrayed your trust? How did you handle it? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories of resilience in the face of betrayal.